Please welcome today's MC, Dean of the College of Arts and Communication, Michael Dugan.
How are we? We're about to witness the inauguration of the 18th Chancellor of the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater. Let's get a little rowdy. We're so glad you could join us today for the inauguration of our 18th Chancellor, Corey A. King. To begin today's ceremony, the Chancellor's Quartet will perform March from Scipio. Let the procession begin. W. Whitewater's Chancellor's Cabinet and Academic Duties. Universities of Wisconsin chancellors and provosts and representatives from other institutions and professional organizations. W. Whitewater faculty, staff, alumni, and emeriti. Carrier, the mace, and inaugural platform card. At this time, I invite everyone to rise as you are able, as the UW Whitewater ROTC color guard presents the flags of the United States of America and the state of Wisconsin.
Post the colors. Freeze that. Oh.
We ask you to remain standing and join UW Whitewater music student Emma Clark in the singing of the Star Spangled Banner with music performed by the Whitewater Faculty Brass Band.
Let the twilights last gleaming.
gathered here for the inauguration acknowledge that UW Whitewater exists today on the traditional lands of many Native people. We welcome the duty and the opportunity to share stewardship of these lands in this place in the 21st century. I'd like to invite John Gentleman, Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, to come forward and share a statement on this recognition.
While this state institution has a rich history, for thousands of years, this region and these lands were home to diverse Native peoples. In the knowledge and understanding of this history, we acknowledge that the land on which the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater now exists was and remains the historic and traditional territory of many Native peoples. The Ho-Chunk grew corn and gathered a living from these lands. The Potawatomi, then closely related to the Ojibwe and Odawa peoples, called this land home as well. We welcome and are honored by this responsibility to be good stewards of these lands and good neighbors to all Wisconsin indigenous populations. In concert with the Native American Cultural Awareness Association, Native students, with faculty and staff, the university continues to explore durable and meaningful ways of acknowledging our relationship. We recognize these great Native nations and their respective sovereignties, and are thankful to be positioned in such prominent, historic, and meaningful landscapes as we continue to provide educational opportunities for all whom the university serves.
Thank you, Provost Gentleman. We are grateful to have the support of several businesses and organizations who have generously donated to help with the cost of today's events. They include Bobcat, DLK Enterprises, First Citizens State Bank, and the UW Whitewater Foundation. Please join me in thanking them. Since our founding in 1868, our university has embraced the Wisconsin idea and is a proud member of a world-class education system. To bring greetings on behalf of the Universities of Wisconsin, please welcome President Jay Roth.
Thank you, Dean, and good afternoon, everyone. It is an honor for me to be here with you today. I'd like to thank all of you for helping to make this a historic day for the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater as we formally recognize and celebrate Dr. Corey A. King as this university's 18th chancellor. This is a new chapter in UW-Whitewater's story, and I'm delighted that there are so many faculty members, staff, students, campus colleagues, community leaders, regents, legislators, and university friends here today to be a part of that history. The investiture of our new leaders is one of the oldest traditions in academia. While by its nature, it's a time to look to the future, it's also an opportunity to honor those who came before us. Through the dedication of so many, UW-Whitewater has become a widely recognized university that is likely far greater than anyone might have dreamed when it was founded back in 1868. With Chancellor King at the helm, this university is positioned to continue to do great things. He brings integrity, an impressive intellect, a commitment to students, and a passion for working collaboratively to build a future where UW-Whitewater helps students and our state thrive. True to the university's strategic plan, and nicely aligning with the strategic plan for the universities of Wisconsin, I would like to point out, Chancellor King is continuing to foster an environment that is opening more doors and growing the sense of belonging, support, and Warhawk pride among students. Driven by its shared purpose to transform lives, UW-Whitewater's strategic plan also deepens a culture of collaboration that extends across campuses and throughout the region. Chancellor King is already putting those principles into practice. This reflects not only the UW's overall plan, but it is also profoundly evocative of the Wisconsin idea and our common commitment to serve our state by graduating more students in the areas of such high need, such as business and education and science and math and computer and data science, healthcare and engineering, to name just a few. What is clear to me is that this university, headed by Chancellor King, understands the noble purpose of education. UW-Whitewater is responding to the most complex and urgent challenges facing Wisconsin and the world, sharing its knowledge and expertise beyond the borders of the campus to change the trajectory of students' lives every single day. It is educating growing numbers of students who will be sought after and critical to shape the future. Today, we are here to celebrate officially the beginning of the King era with congratulations, good cheer, and high hopes. We look forward to working closely with you, Chancellor, in the years to come. I have no doubt that under Chancellor King's leadership, the best is yet to come for UW-Whitewater. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Rothman. Greetings on behalf of the City of Whitewater. Please join me in welcoming City Manager John Wayne.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here today. Today marks a momentous occasion as we celebrate the inauguration of our University Chancellor, Dr. King, at UW-Whitewater. This event symbolizes not only a change in leadership, but also the strength in our community's commitment to creating a brighter future and diverse partnerships. As city manager, I'm particularly proud of the transformational partnership between the city and university, especially evident in our joint initiatives for community development. This year, in partnership with the Community Development Authority, University of Whitewater, and the Enactus Student Chapter, we've embarked on a significant program to nurture entrepreneurship and innovation, providing a platform for our budding entrepreneurs and innovators. Backed by funding from the Community Development Authority, this program ensures that small businesses and innovators have the necessary tools and resources for success. It's a clear demonstration of our commitment to economic growth and diversity in our community. Another shining example of our collaboration exists in the Whitewater University Innovation Center. Launched in 2009 with a mix of federal grants and local contributions, 35,000 square foot facility has become a center of creativity and enterprise. Housing over 25 companies, it reflects our joint commitment with the university to foster a hub of innovation and collaboration. In a different yet equally impactful vein, our city has the distinct honor of hosting Special Olympics Wisconsin for the second consecutive year. This event is a powerful testament to our values of inclusivity and empowerment. As athletes, coaches, family, friends, and supporters from across the state gather, we're reminded of the strength found in embracing all abilities. Our community's enthusiastic participation in this event signifies our dedication to providing a welcoming, safe, and inclusive environment for all. Separately, I want to highlight the story of our former student intern, Tom, which embodies the successful collaboration between academia and practical work experience. Tom, a student at the university, began as an intern in my office, and his journey has been nothing short of inspirational. He moved from being an intern to a part-time employee in Public Works, and he has aspirations of securing full-time employment with the city after graduation. His story exemplifies the educational and employment pipeline we strive to create, offering our youth educational opportunities coupled with real-world experience. Each of these elements, our entrepreneurial support program, hosting the Special Olympics, the Innovation Center, and the success story of our students, are distinct yet interconnected examples of how the city and university are working together to educate, empower, and provide opportunities. They demonstrate our commitment to diversity, inclusion, and the transformation of our community into a place where everyone can thrive. And as we welcome the Chancellor, let us be inspired by these initiatives. Let us pledge to continue fostering an environment of collaboration, diversity, innovation, and transformation. Together we can ensure that our community not only grows, but thrives in an atmosphere of inclusivity and opportunity. In conclusion, congratulations, Dr. King, on your inauguration, and a heartfelt thank you to all of those who contribute to making our community a better place. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. Shared governance is a core value of UW-Whitewater. I'm honored to welcome our shared governance leaders. Through their leadership and those who serve with them, we are a stronger university. To bring greetings from the student body is marketing major Angelina Izzo, president of the Whitewater Student Government.
Fellow Warhawks and distinguished guests, today we eagerly embrace a future illuminated by integrity, hope, and UW-Whitewater's values. Our new chancellor, our visionary leader, embodies the spirit of transformation that propels our institution forward. Integrity is the bedrock of Chancellor King's philosophy. He is poised to collaboratively usher in a new age of learning that transforms the Warhawk experience for each student at Whitewater, Rock County, and online. In just his short time here, he's challenged traditional boundaries to support students. His commitment to leveraging resources and inter-campus collaboration ensures that our institution will be a beacon of knowledge and discovery for all. Under his leadership, we are not just striving to be the best we can be, we are redefining what it means to achieve excellence together. His drive inspires us all to dream bigger, each reach further, and be bolder. Above all, his leadership and commitment to shared governance will continue to guide us. In a world fraught with challenges, he champions belonging and inclusivity for all Warhawks, ensuring that our institution is a welcoming sanctuary for all voices. His commitment to campus sustainability and social responsibility reflects our collective duty to future generations. Warhawks, as we embark on this new era together, let us rally behind our new chancellor, Dr. Corey King. With his innovative mindset, ambitious plans, and progressive principles, we are not just witnessing the dawn of a new chapter in UW-Whitewater's history. We are actively shaping a brighter future for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Angelina, and thank you for your service with the Whitewater Student Government. Representing the Faculty Senate, please welcome Chairperson Kimberly Knapp, Associate Professor of History.
It's an honor to speak today and represent the faculty at UW-Whitewater at the inauguration of Chancellor Corey King. I'm a historian by trade, so I did a little research into the origins of the word chancellor. As it turns out, the word has a rich history and etymology depending on the definition one chooses. I'd like to focus on the legal definition of the word chancellor, which has three possible definitions. 1, a chancellor would be a head of a chancery, such as an office of the consult, which would be something like the Lord Chancellor of Great Britain. Close. Maybe not quite what we're looking for. A second definition is the chief minister of a state in some European countries. We're in Wisconsin, so I'm going to say close, but not quite what we're looking for. A final definition is a university president. You need the chief executive officer and leader of a university or college. I would say that is exactly correct. And this definition aligns with the definition stipulated in the Wisconsin State Legislature, Chapter 36055, where chancellor means the chief executive of an institution. As the head of our university, I've appreciated and I look forward to Chancellor King's commitment to our institution and specifically his commitment to shared governance. He has made a concerted effort to hear from the governance groups, meet with us, and include us in conversations on campus. I am grateful for his efforts in this space, and I look forward to continued collaborations in the future. As our chancellor, now clearly defined as our university president and leader, I am excited for the possibilities Chancellor King's tenure will bring. Thank you.
Thank you for the history lesson, Professor Knapp. Representing academic staff members, please welcome Chairperson Rebecca Jones, Institutional Research Data Analyst.
inauguration of a new chancellor is an occasion for the entire community to review and rededicate ourselves to our common mission and core values. We take time to pause and reflect on where we have been and where we are going. As the chair of the Academic Staff Assembly, I've had the opportunity to work closely with Chancellor King. One of the things that I have come to appreciate the most is his genuine dedication to building relationships with students, faculty, and staff. When I speak to him regarding issues facing academic staff members, he's present, engaged, and always championing the work of academic staff both in and out of the classroom. We are now nearing a year under Dr. King's leadership, and we continue to celebrate a new path forward. On behalf of the academic staff, I'm honored to officially welcome you, Dr. King, to our extraordinary Warhawk family.
Thank you, Rebecca. Representing the university staff, please welcome Chairperson Wesley Enterline, Sustainability Coordinator.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am deeply honored to join the campus community today representing University Staff Council to officially welcome Chancellor Corey King to the Warhawk family. Personally, I was very excited when Dr. King became our new chancellor. In my role as sustainability coordinator, I got an opportunity to attend a meeting and then ask each chancellor candidate a question about sustainability. His answer was great. You got the answer right. So good job. And it was really his collaborative style that impressed me the most. Sometimes it's the little things. He had us put all the chairs in a circle, and we got to talk to him in a circle. It did it for me. I was sold. As a University Staff Council chairperson, I've had an opportunity to observe Chancellor King navigate a lot of challenging issues, while really remaining committed to our shared governance principles. As a shared governance group, we're invited to discuss these issues with leadership directly and those policies and decisions that affect us. Chancellor King's collaborative leadership qualities have helped the University Staff Council, which is one of the newer shared governance groups, really understand the decisions better. He seeks to understand our decisions or our concerns first before being understood. He's built trust by keeping us reasonably informed and consulted. He's willing to contribute time, resources, and attention to our needs when we ask him, and he's very responsive to all of our requests. He wants to empower the people around him and really try to have us take agency and be part of that solution that we're looking for. So personally, I'm very thankful we have someone like Chancellor King to help guide our campus into the future. On behalf of the University Staff Council that I represent, and all the university staff that I represent, which is about 300 employees, I want to extend our warm welcome to Chancellor King and welcome him to the Warhawk family. Thank you.
Thank you, Wes. For more than 30 years, Richard Telfer served our university in multiple roles, including faculty member, administrator, and chancellor. Since retiring in 2015, he has remained an active member of our university community and currently serves on the Foundation Board of Directors. Please join me in welcoming 15th Chancellor of the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, Richard Telfer.
Good afternoon to everyone here. I am delighted to be here. I was asked for my presentation to talk about 2 or 3 constants at UW-Whitewater over its history. I'm happy to do so. So what are those constants? They are not the dorms. We didn't have them for most of our existence. They're not the athletic teams. The constants are not the facilities, including this wonderful room. And of course, the constants do not include computers, tablets, and smartphones. I'm going to suggest 3 constants. The first one is our commitment to our communities. The second 2 are encased in our mission statement. I won't read that to you, but I just mentioned 2 of them. The first is a deep commitment to access. And the third one, the second one from the mission statement, is a long-standing commitment to serve students with disabilities. This mission, approved by the Board of Regents, is one that we have embraced. The first constant has been our involvement with our communities. For much of our existence, students lived in houses in the community. There were no residence halls. There was no campus dining. Our students became part of the community. In more recent years, this involvement has changed, but the impacts continue. We sponsor cultural events at both the Rock County campus and the Whitewater campus. We host lecture series in Janesville and Whitewater. Our students serve as student teachers across the region and as interns in various businesses and nonprofits throughout southern Wisconsin. Our sporting events and summer camps bring adults and youths from across the state. The second constant that has been part of the university over its history is that we bring students from diverse backgrounds with different sets of experiences, personal identities, and abilities. Our deep commitment to access is shown as we serve a wide range of students, including low-income students, first-generation students, and students who may have had a little trouble in school, and they were wondering if they're going to make it. Throughout its history, UW-Whitewater has brought together students from small towns and larger cities in Wisconsin, as well as students from out of state and students from around the world. By virtue of where they come from, they bring different sets of experiences. Together, they learn from each other as they live, study, and work together. UW-Whitewater has also provided all exceptional educational opportunities for these students to challenge themselves. In recent years, there has been a large emphasis on internships and undergraduate research opportunities. Currently, programs like the McNair Scholars Program and the King Chavez Program have provided both financial and academic support for our students. The university has always been in the business of changing lives. Our students take full advantage of opportunities and support so they continue to grow and develop both as individuals and in their chosen fields. The third constant is really an offshoot of the second. UW-Whitewater has for many years had a special mission to serve students with disabilities and to provide opportunities and support for them. In doing so, we provide richer experiences for all students as well as for our faculty and staff and the larger community. So how is this part being done? Our facilities are accessible. That means there's entry into buildings without having to climb steps. That means power doors that operate with the wave of a hand. That means there are elevators in our buildings, classroom buildings and residence halls. Residence halls are designed to allow students to live together and to interact in common spaces regardless of physical limitations. Our science labs and workstations were designed to provide accessibility for students with disabilities. We have athletic opportunities that not only accommodate students with different physical abilities, but also allow them to excel, as witnessed by our wheelchair basketball teams, with students, alumni, and coaches who have had success in international competitions, including the Paralympics. We provide support for a wide range of learners. This includes closed captioning, note-taking services, alternative testing methods. In all of our endeavors, we work to include students with disabilities in the rich life of our campus, supporting them and allowing them to be successful as students and members of the campus community. This benefits everyone. I am excited about the future of the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater under the leadership of Chancellor King. I have full confidence that we will not only continue, but boldly enhance our three constants: exceptional community involvement, outstanding educational access, and innovative support for students with disabilities. We stand united in these proud commitments. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Telford. UW-Whitewater carries a proud tradition of excellence in music education and performance. We continue that legacy today with a special rendition of Hallelujah from Handel's Messiah. Fun historic fact, Professor Nath, it is actually Handel's birthday, but I don't think Handel would have ever thought that this would be the rendition that would be played at this particular event, so you're in for a real treat. Please join me in welcoming Professor Robert Garenbeck and the Warhawk Voices Choir as they perform a soulful celebration, Hallelujah from Handel's Messiah. Thank you, Professor Garenbeck, Horn Section, and Warhawk Voices. One more round of applause for them. All right, that was your halftime entertainment. E. LeBrent Cripe, 9th President of Bentley University, is an experienced higher education leader who believes business can change lives for the better. He served most recently as the President of Bethune-Cookman University and Dean of the Daniels College of Business at the University of Denver. Originally from the city of Detroit, Dr. Cripe has a PhD from the University of Michigan, a master's degree from the University of Missouri-Columbia, and a bachelor's degree from Michigan State University. While Dr. Cripe was at Bethune-Cookman University, he served with Corey King, who was then Vice President for Enrollment Management and Student Financial Services. They built a professional relationship centered around their commitment to advancing higher education through student success. This transformative experience resulted in an ongoing mentor-mentee relationship, providing the pathway to Dr. King becoming the 18th Chancellor of UW-Whitewater. To deliver today's keynote address, please join me in welcoming E. LeBrent Cripe.
President Rothman of the Universities of Wisconsin, President Walsh of the Universities of Wisconsin Regents, to the students, faculty, and staff, as well as the most distinguished guests of the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, I bring you salutations from Bentley University in Waltham, Massachusetts. That's right outside Boston. And my heartfelt appreciation for this privilege of joining this community on this most auspicious of occasions. I stand here today in fellowship with each of you and in celebration of the inauguration of the 18th Chancellor of the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, my friend, Dr. Corey King. Now, having been to my fair share of inauguration events over the years, I'm keenly aware that my address this afternoon is not the reason why we're gathered here in Young Auditorium. Fittingly, I'm not going to ask much of your time, but like you, I'm anxious to hear from Corey, but I do have some things that I'd like to share. The ascension of Corey King to the Chancellor's office at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater is an affirmation, in part anyway, of Corey's unique and enduring commitment to both student access and student success. Corey's long history in higher education leadership reflects what I consider to be an essential worldview. That talent, ability, and potential are ubiquitous and widely and randomly distributed, while access and opportunity are not. In a marketplace in which, for most of us, the brass ring of success is largely defined by the opportunities offered at places like the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, it is hard for me to imagine an individual more suited to lead this institution at this stage in its evolution than Corey King. The role of university leader has never been easy per se. The myriad of obligations resulting from broad and sometimes competing stakeholder groups are a test of one's acumen and sometimes spirit, even under the best of circumstances. The necessity to recognize and navigate the immutability of faculty governance while still driving change, not frivolous, idiosyncratic change, but real, enduring, and necessary change, requires a unique set of skills, especially during times of resource scarcity. Ensuring the safety, well-being, and success of students, our most sacrosanct mission. While recognizing the evolving needs, expectations, and realities of maturing young adults in an increasingly complex world, requires a head that understands the limits of what an institution can provide, but also a heart that offers the compassion for the real struggles that so many students face. And of course, the need to remain relentlessly focused on student mental health requires diligence, resources, and a comprehensive institutional commitment. Countless additional demands exist, and they're exacerbated by the not too distant global pandemic, by the animus and vitriol that increasingly defines much of our national discourse, by the need to navigate the space between hate speech and free speech, and by the degradation of societal trust at institutions writ large, but particularly in institutions of higher education in the recent months and years. So make no mistake, leadership matters. And in Corey King, University of Wisconsin-Whitewater has a leader who will reflect the very best of this university. Corey will lead the university with uncompromised integrity, energy, and vision. And he will recognize and value all members of the Wisconsin-Whitewater community and will remain steadfast in his commitment to access and inclusivity. Corey will continue to affirm in his words and his actions that our colleges and university are better when they reflect our nation's rich pluralism, not the least of which because students will be better prepared for the inevitably diverse global marketplace that they will ultimately enter after graduation. So as you heard, I met Corey at the end of my first year as president of Bethune-Cookman University, an iconic, historic HBCU, Historical Black College and University in Daytona Beach, Florida. BCU was on the brink. Financial exigency, loss of accreditation, unsustainable deferred maintenance, precarious cash flows, and institutional trauma resulting from years of mismanagement and hubris. One of the first moves I had to make as president was to remove the vice president of enrollment, which of course quickly put me in the market to find another. Although I had no idea how difficult it would be to find someone of the caliber that I and Bethune-Cookman University needed at that time. So when Corey emerged as a candidate, I mean, it was like manna from heaven. And while I didn't fully appreciate it at the moment, Corey provided all of us at BCU with a reprieve. In short order, he somehow enrolled a record-sized class, stabilized financial aid, organized the Office of Enrollment, and gave us all some bit of hope, an emerging belief that we might actually be able to pull this off, that we might be able to stave off the near inevitable demise of this historic institution. Corey's presence and his considerable acumen, the skills, combined with his wonderful combination of head and heart, gave us a fighting chance. So we did ultimately retain accreditation, balance the budget, overhaul the academic structure, and raise money. Corey was endlessly passionate about the success of our students, and his deep understanding of all aspects of enrollment management and student success strengthened some of the university's most glaring needs. his ability, and I still don't fully understand how he did it, to enroll, serve, and support some of the most marginalized students in this country during a global pandemic was an invaluable asset and an inspiration. More critically, his guidance and generosity, his warmth and tenacity, his counsel, both personally and professionally, has had an enduring impact on my career. So I'm almost done here, but I'm going to take a minute of personal privilege and head off script here for a minute. So there were times when I had some questions about Corey. And I never talked to him about this because, I love the guy. But Corey was always so happy. I mean, like irrationally happy. And, it was cooking. And it was profound trouble and trauma. And he was happy Friday, happy Wednesday. And he had this smile and this goodwill and this cheer. And I was just like, dude, what are you talking about? I'm trying to maintain my sanity and get through the day. Hopefully restore this institution. And I was just like, whatever he has, I want some. And then I just realized that he is a man of deep faith and of immense principle, and he has a powerful commitment to what we were attempting to build, and in the righteousness of that work. And I just need you to know that cheer and goodwill, one, is something I'll never be able to emulate, so I won't try. But I do have new appreciation for it now. And I thank you for sharing that with me and for benefiting the Bethune-Cookman University community. So, President Rothman and members of the selection committee, I'm not sure you know how fortunate you are to have Corey King at the helm here. He's simply one of the finest men I've ever met. And I have no doubt that he will steward the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater with unparalleled foresight, with the humanity and empathy, and with the integrity that is called upon during these most turbulent times. Thank you for allowing me to share this day with you, and congratulations, Chancellor King.
Thank you, Dr. Craig. At this time, I'd like to introduce Karen Walsh, President of the University of Wisconsin System Board of Regents.
Thank you so much. It's my privilege to be here on behalf of my colleagues on the Board of Regents to conduct the formal investiture of your Chancellor. So it was just about a year ago, I think someone already mentioned this afternoon, that we selected Chancellor King to be the leader of UW-Whitewater. I would say that choosing a chancellor and everything that goes with it is one of the most important and challenging duties that we have as regents, because that person sets the tone for the entire campus. I was kind of surprised when I got here today and I didn't see all y'all with these big Corey King grins, but his wonderful smile and warmth draw you in immediately, don't they? And I had the privilege of meeting his daughter backstage. She has the exact same smile, the exact same thing going. So if you can find a job for her, I'll overlook the nepotism just because I like the smile. So Chancellor King, as no doubt many of you know, hit the ground running, and such energy and such challenges were waiting here for him. And he quickly formed a team. He quickly got people on his side, pulled everybody out of the dugout and said, okay, we're going to hit this ball out of the park. And that's exactly what we thought as regents that Chancellor King was going to do. Now, it takes a lot of energy to do that, yes. It takes the ability to draw people in and create a team. But most of all, if you don't have that passion, not only the passion for higher education and the opportunities involved, but the passion for the hard work, those times when you're going on the weekend to student events or a play or meeting with donors and all those kinds of things, a chancellor's job is almost never done. So his boundless energy, I think, has turned out to be a pretty good fit for his work, and I don't think a Warhawk would have it any other way. Also, I want to laud his commitment to the kinds of partnerships that make the universities of Wisconsin such an asset to the state. I'm going to just point out one. The first winner for Whitewater with our Regent Business Partnership Awards was Mercy Health. Mercy Health not only helps the 600 student athletes on this campus be at peak performance, but they also have been a very valuable partner for many of our graduates. Academic partnerships, I would draw attention to the Bachelor of Science degree collaboration with Whitewater at Rock County and Edgewood College. We all know how badly we need nurses in this country. We lost many people in the healthcare fields after the pandemic. And it's a real testament to the perseverance of this campus that you looked to reach out to another school and said, let's make more nurses for this state. It's amazing and a great opportunity for the students who participate in the program. So his vision, his passion, all of those things wrapped up in a person that it's truly a gift to know. I almost wish I was an undergraduate here now and could learn from someone like Chancellor King. And now it's my great privilege to ask Dr. King and President Rothman to come forward for the formal investiture. They have nice little pieces of tape on the stage for which I'm definitely grateful. So the Chancellor's Medallion, you've seen some of our chancellors walk in wearing theirs. It's a very symbolic piece of jewelry that we give to our chancellors. It signifies the great traditions of the Warhawk family and the resilient entrepreneurial spirit that continually drives this university forward. Conferral of this medallion upon the chancellor declares that person's institutional leadership role, investing the solemn rights, responsibilities, and privileges attendant with that honor. Corey A. King, by the authority vested in me by the University of Wisconsin System Board of Regents, with the support of faculty, staff, students, alumni, and friends of this great university, and before your family and distinguished guests, it is my honor and privilege to bestow upon you the title of 18th Chancellor of University of Wisconsin-Whitewater. And now what a special privilege it is to be the first person to officially introduce you as Chancellor Corey A. King. Congratulations.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I don't know if the mic, that's it, there it is. All right. This is a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful words. Thank you. Thank you for the students. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Faculty. Thank you. Thank you. Incredible. Thank you. Thank you very much. To our legislative leaders, to our Universities of Wisconsin President, Ray Rothman, to our Board of Regents President, Aaron Walsh, to all of my fellow UW chancellors, if I can't see you, but I know you're there. Thank you for being here. To our UW Whitewater Foundation board members, thank you. I'm also honored to have 3 former UW Whitewater chancellors who are here present with me today. Former Chancellor Galen Greenhill. Thank you. Thank you. And his lovely wife, Hannah. Hannah's here as well. Thank you. To former Chancellor Dick Telfer. Thank you. And his wife, Ronnie. Ronnie is here as well. Thank you. And to former Chancellor Dwight Watson. Thank you. To our faculty, our staff, our students, our alums, to our community leaders, stakeholders, and to our esteemed guests, thank you. In making her way all the way from the South, my daughter, Naomi, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. My daughter's 23, so being around all of these people made her a little nervous. So she's sitting up there so she can feel a little better about being here today, but I know she feels very welcome. It is my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to everyone. I'm honored and humbled that you have come to celebrate this significant event with me and the university community. We know well that events like this will not happen without the tireless dedication and sacrificial hours invested by the campus community. So I am sincerely grateful, and I am delighted that you are here today with me as we celebrate together both on our Whitewater and Rock County campuses. UW Whitewater thrives in our mission to be an inclusive educational community with a deep commitment to access that inspires us to serve students from diverse backgrounds, experiences, identities, and abilities. We have a long-standing special mission to serve students with disabilities. Our love and resilience in fulfilling our mission and core values have stood the test of times of this great university for more than 155 years. Since my arrival on March 1st, 2023, the journey has been rewarding, engaging, and impactful. While within my first 6 months, I attended nearly 500 meetings, programs, events, and activities, both on and off campuses, to listen and learn by meeting people in their unique, authentic spaces, and engaging with all those around me. Campus leadership, shared governance, the university community, all working together in our unwavering passion and dedication to serve with and among others. It was during these conversations that I often remind the university community about our embodiment of Warhawk nice, Warhawk assertive, and through those embodiments, I have coined Warhawk nice to reflect our campus approach to being thankful for our resources and humbled by our accomplishments. With Warhawk assertive, to me, meant to empower our resources and talents to show that we have accomplished much. While these attributes have been critical in advancing the campus mission, especially during challenging times, we must now level up to the mindset of being Warhawk bold. This theme will serve as our compass in navigating opportunities and challenges, elevating the institution's status to transform students into exceptional graduates who will continue to think critically and solve problems while empowering the landscape of life to be their campus. We deeply cherish the Wisconsin idea, promoting the core value of our university beyond the campus boundaries, seeking to enhance the quality of life for all in Wisconsin and beyond, and serving the public good. Accomplishing this ambitious goal will require us to be Warhawk bold. As a first-generation college student who worked through the challenges growing up in the hood, let me try that again, in the hood. I think, Kim, you can give us a historical definition of that. In the hood. I know my parents' sacrifices to put me through college. I know what it means to have a mother who depended on her spiritual walk to trust that her children would make it home safely every day. You see, I love football. And I dreamed one day of becoming a Miami Dolphins football player. Don Shula, Dan Marino, watch out. Gracefully, my mother had a different dream and instilled in me two things. First, no concussions. And second, getting a college degree. My mother affectionately called me the nickname, her little president, a term that foreshadowed the position I find myself in today. I value the lessons my mother and father taught me. Their voices keep me focused and centered in this journey of life. In 2012, after years of battling kidney disease, we laid Mom to rest. Just 2 years later, in 2024, Dad succumbed to a massive heart attack. Today, I stand here on their shoulders as the 18th chancellor of this incredible institution, UW-Whitewater. And while they are not here physically with me today, I know that they are watching, and I invite them to look at this incredible group of people gathered here today and join me in being a part of my celebration. Their spirits live on in my every walk and in my every journey. And every day I hear my mother's voice saying, "Look at God, you better do it, boy." UW-Whitewater, the time has come for us to level up, to be bold. Bold with courage and resilience, impact and results. I have encouraged my son and my daughter to follow their dreams and stay the course boldly. Distractions only comes to deter what is true and what is right. We will transform our challenges into opportunities with proven results. The two greatest treasures of life are time and health. We will use both wisely and keep full steam ahead. There is no substitute for hard work in taking the pathway that will lead all of us to our goals. In the words of Nelson Mandela, education is the great engine of personal development. It is through education that the daughter of a peasant become a doctor, that the son of a mine worker become the head of the mine, that a child of farm workers can become the president of a great nation. It is in these spaces that I have come to realize that our students at UW-Whitewater are Warhawk bold, and we love you. I am grateful to our esteemed faculty and staff at the Whitewater and Rock County campuses for their exceptional efforts in fulfilling the academic mission and stewardship of the university's resources towards student success. We live in a fast-paced digital society that constantly demands we reimagine and innovate to stay ahead of the curve. We secure our sustainability and leverage our future by embracing change, fostering collaboration, encouraging innovation and entrepreneurship, and making a meaningful impact. It is through our hard work and dedication and these examples that I have come to find that our faculty and our staff are Warhawk bold. We celebrate our students' accomplishments as they transition to become transformative members of this greater community. We are confident that as alums, they will continue adopting our mission through their generosity, time, and talents. By staying connected, using their collective expertise, they shape the university for continued success and excellence. It is through their strength and their resilience that I believe our alumni are Warhawk bold. We will commit to attracting students and focusing on their success, delivering more value to the curricular and co-curricular experiences, and supporting retention to graduation. We will create and strengthen collaborative, robust partnerships internally and externally. We will advance disciplines and industries that speak directly to our growing Wisconsin workforce needs. And we do this because we are Warhawk bold. We learn, we work, and we grow at a university where inclusion and belonging matter. Every university member, whether a student, a staff, a faculty, or alum, belong here. We educate students from all journeys of faith and ideas, and we will work together to provide an inclusive education and environment for our university community. For you see, I am Corey King, I am a black male, and my pronouns are he and him, and I am Warhawk bold. We will look beyond our limitations to explore and discover new pathways toward innovation, creativity, and resilience. Our commitment to reaching back and bringing others forward is the cornerstone of our upward social mobility. I recognize that the landscape of higher education is changing. I realize that the pressures to ensure the advancement of higher ed are challenging. As I reflect on my parents' sacrifice for me to be here today, I acknowledge that to walk away and give up is not the solution. I ask you today, in this auditorium and beyond, to reflect on your journey, where you started and where you are now. It is my hope that as you reflect, you realize that giving up at this juncture is unacceptable. Thousands of students continue to walk through the doors of this great institution of higher education, discovering purpose, meaning, and pathways to success. They strive daily to reach their potential, and we will not and must not disappoint them because we are Warhawk bold. Let inspiration, discovery, knowledge, new ideas fill the halls of our university through creativity and productivity. This moment will empower us to move beyond just being nice and assertive to being Warhawk bold. UW-Whitewater, we will be bold in advancing academic excellence, technology, and innovation. We will be bold in building an inclusive campus community. We will be bold in wrestling with big ideas and moving forward to the North Star. And we will be bold. Hear me now. Let me be clear. We will be bold as we continue to inspire, engage, and transform these lives for the next 155 years. Go Warhawks.
Thank you, Chancellor King, and happy Friday. Now, everyone, please rise as you are able. Had to get you moving. You've been sitting for a little while. Join Emma Clark and the Faculty Brass Quintet in the singing of our university's alma mater. Thank you, Emma and the Brass Quintet. Please be seated one last time if you've been already done so. Chancellor King, congratulations. And thanks to all of you for joining us on this historic day. The festivities continue, and we invite you to join us for a reception at the University Center as we celebrate our 18th Chancellor, Dr. Corey A. King. I keep hearing things about a dessert table or two over there, so I'm going to wrap this up. I ask that our guests remain seated until our participants have exited the auditorium. Will the platform party and delegates please rise for the recessional led by the carrier of the mace, Max White, Professor of Art and winner of the 2023 W.P. Roseman Excellence in Teaching Award. Let the fanfare begin.